If you know me personally, then you might know that I really love K-pop, especially girl groups. So for this video, I'm going back to my channel roots with a very special speed build. While I build, I'm going to do a story time of how I got into K-pop and tell you some of my favorite groups and songs as well. The build I'm making today is a courtyard for Valentine's Day, which is inspired by the Love Dive music video by IVE. I'll be sharing some inspiration pics throughout, but before that, I wanted to dress the part as well. Ta-da! This outfit is inspired by one of Wongyung's outfits in the video, and here you can see a couple of the inspo pics. I hope you guys enjoy the build and the story time. Now let's get started. So, before we get started, I just want to apologize in advance because I'm getting over like a really nasty cough congestion thing. So I just might sound weird a little bit is what I mean. For this build, I'm pretty loosely basing the design off of the courtyard, staircases, and hedges shown in the music video. There's several sets that they use, including kind of like a slumber party type set indoors, but I'm just focused on the outside for this video. But like in The Sims, I'm more of a practical builder. I want to try more experimental builds and concepts, but I tend to design in a way that can still be used for everyday things. Like this doesn't have to be a courtyard. This could be the entrance to your mansion, and you wouldn't need to keep every aspect that I have here, but you could change it up if you want to build something similar. Maybe you could like expand this tiling and make it into a driveway instead of like the front lawn, or you could fence it in instead of hedges. I'm also a very symmetrical person, which I'm trying to do less of since nature isn't symmetrical in real life. Life can be messy, and not every unit has to look perfectly polished and neat. I think more random clutter items should definitely be added to shops because, to be honest, kind of like the everyday clutter kits in The Sims 4, it would be nice to have the ability to place items on tables and counters and make them like maybe you could make them float to look like they're on the table, even if we can't actually put them on the table. I just think something like that would be cool. That'd be like something to add in the future. But it could be like random mail or books or phones, keys, just things that make a unit feel like they're actually being used or lived in. I guess now I can talk about what got me into K-pop, and that is actually all thanks to my closest friend, both offline and on, whom I met through Woozworld. She was the one who introduced me to K-pop as well as K-dramas, and before that, the knowledge I had of K-pop was pretty limited. I had heard some of Blackpink's songs, and I thought they were good, but I wasn't really following them or waiting for their comeback albums, and the behemoth that is BTS was kind of terrifying to me because I only knew of them through Twitter and some pretty insane things that happened on Twitter by like stan communities fighting each other. So I was pretty hesitant to get into BTS in particular since I just didn't want to come across fans who made enjoying the fan base difficult. And at first, I really liked watching K-dramas, and then I began to like the soundtracks and the music in them, which really helped me branch out into listening more groups. The very first K-drama I ever watched was called So Not Worth It, and one of the actresses in the show is actually an idol, and she goes by the name Minnie, and she's from the girl group G-Idol. G-Idol is hands down my ultimate K-pop group. Minnie and Yuki are my biases, but the entire group is just so wildly talented. Many awards and more to come, I'm sure. I'm definitely going to be making some builds based on my favorite songs by them in the future, most likely Tomboy and Nude. But some of my other favorite girl groups are Red Velvet, Blackpink, and as you could probably guess from this video, IVE as well. My friend recently got me interested in the band New Jeans, and on the boy group side of things, she introduced me to EXO and NCT, and thanks to her, I actually wound up bonding more with one of my older cousins, because when my cousin posted her Spotify Wrapped, I noticed she had a lot of K-pop in her top fives. So then my cousin sent me her K-pop playlist when I slid up on her story, and I was saying, like, I had no idea that you liked K-pop too. And so we bonded over that at Christmas time. I also started a group chat for people at my college who were into K-pop, and although that group chat is like super dead now, I did make 2 friends from the group, one of whom I've had a lot of classes with since then. And she's really into Stray Kids, and she showed me videos she took at one of their concerts from the beginning of the fall semester. I think if you've had a preconception about K-pop or K-pop stans that's kept you from getting into the genre, like I had for a while, feel confident and branch out. Even if you're only listening to their most popular songs, or maybe you don't have time to sit down and listen to a group's entire album in one sitting, just having more variety in the music you listen to is always going to be a good thing. Like, I have playlists that are like 1/3 K-pop, 1/3 Lana Del Rey and Lady Gaga, and then just a jumble of other random songs that I've had stuck in my head. I don't get very great radio stations when I'm driving to and from college or on long trips, but ever since my friend got me into K-pop, I've never had a boring or quiet drive home. I'll listen to K-pop when I'm reading my textbooks, while I'm reading webtoons, while I'm doing the laundry or the dishes, and I'm listening to it when I work out or go walking, and I'm more than likely going to be listening to it while I edit this video. It changed my life for the better, so I would highly recommend any of the groups that I've mentioned in this video, and if you see me online, just send me a PC. I'm always happy to talk to you guys and give more recommendations. I think the footage I have is almost at the end, and hopefully I'll be able to do a montage and like a sped up clip of the song Love Dive here at the end. But if not, and YouTube copyrights it, I'm gonna make a YouTube short with like a montage and sped up audio playing over it. I've really enjoyed making YouTube shorts recently. I had one that got like 2.3k views, like within 2 hours, and that scared the crap out of me. I did not expect that. Like, I woke up for my class on Friday and just lost my mind at how many views it had gotten in such a short amount of time. And even though a lot of my shorts are just memes or trends, I think they're just really fun to make. So I'm definitely going to be doing more of that going forward. My video from March, I want to say it'll probably be around St. Patrick's Day when it comes out, but it's not going to be St. Patrick's Day themed necessarily. I haven't decided yet if it's going to be a music-inspired build or a regular build, but I'm always open to suggestions from you guys, and here we are, the finished product. guys enjoyed this one. I know I did because I was right. I was listening to a girl group playlist the entire time that I was editing. But as always, feel free to like, subscribe, and comment down below with anything you'd like to see me build in future videos. I hope you have a very happy Valentine's Day with your friends and loved ones, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!